Hi, Capricorn. So let me see if I could tell you guys what's going on. This is going to be a money read for the next 48 hours. So this is just weekend energy only because a lot of you are going to be sitting at home, thinking, meditating, ruminating, sleeping, snoring, something, anything. And, just trying to make that game plan. So for a lot of you, I see that you guys are hardworking and you're very caring. Queen of Pentacles. You guys, you go to work, you come home, you pay the bills. You still turn around and, you clean up the yard, you take out the trash, you make sure the kids are fed, you balance the checkbooks, your wife's books, you do it all. And you do it with passion, right? Queen of Cups. So for what you're doing, you enjoy it. The thing is, for some of you, Four of Cups here, some of you, work is just a means, an escape. You may be burying any anguish or melancholy you feel in your work. Some of you are also burning out. You're burnt out. We got the Four of Cups, Four of Swords. This is you showing up in your reading, devil energy. So for some of you, you need to take a break. You need a rest. And the thing with this devil card is that you're also seeing the heart of the matter, the truth of the situation. For some of you, I want to say for some of you, you have deadbeat partners, male and female. Your partners are deadbeats, some of you. And the thing is, a lot of you guys, you've got like open hearts. You know what I mean? You were raised, you could have been raised by grandparents, I just heard. Some of you may have come up a little bit sheltered, and people like to equate niceness as weakness. And, half the time when you're nice like that, you end up with people that are more self-serving. A true test of a person's character is if you're a nice person and a stand-up guy, the person with you should be a stand-up girl or a stand-up person, not someone that's just, in it to win it and in it for themselves. So I just went off on a tangent. So the thing is, for some of you, you're like stuck in your head a lot. And the hardest place to hit a person is in their wallet. And I think you guys are like starting to feel it. For some of you, because we've got these fours here, the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. For some of you at work, you have a boss that's like a tyrant. And the thing is, you need a break from work. You need a time out from work. Some of you might be thinking to leave because of this. The boss just makes things so difficult. So for some of you, you may even get laid off. In regards to that, I hope not, because it's not like enough cards here to say that. But fours sometimes are about just, doing away with something. Excuse me. And because it's next to the devil energy, it might be, like some of you might be out for a little bit, even if it's just like going on leave or you're contemplating that, right? Nine of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. So again, for some of you, and devil energy is here. He's all about the truth and seeing things. His number is 15, which boils down to 6, which is the Lover's card and choices. So for some of you, you might be choosing to see the heart of the matter where your finances are concerned, especially at home. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So the Nine of Wands is about erecting boundaries, especially if for some of you, you're seeing that your partner is like a loser, because the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands is putting up boundaries because you see literally that this person is not the greatest and they're not that good. They're like a little opportunist, and you're seeing that. For some of you, you could just be choosing to restructure how you do things because you want an opportunity, or you're deciding that you're going to be a little bit more opportunistic, if that's a word, I think. Nine of Pentacles is about you guys and your stability. Little mountain goats, always on your feet. You land on your feet like a cat. So, which is good. So it's kind of like your finances do look good. And I think this is you just trying to trim the fat a little, which makes sense. Yeah, trim the fat. Because for some of you, if you're dealing with a person that is pulling on the heartstrings to manipulate you. There's a term for that. It's called taking people's fat and frying them. So for some of you, you're doing the opposite. You're going to trim the fat a little bit, and it's going to come as a shock to this person. We got Tower energy here. It's coming as a shock to this person, number one. Number two, because we've got Tower, Nine of Cups, Six of Cups, Chariot. You've got 3 nines on board here. That's Hermit energy. That's you going within. For once, you might even stand up for yourself, because 9 of Wands and boundaries. Stand up for yourself. Be a little bit more selfish and be a little bit more about yourself. It's also about internalization and realizing what it is that you want. So anyway, with this Tower energy here, this is like a lot of suddenness. Okay, eureka moments. So for some of you, you're going to suddenly get an opportunity that you want. There's a sense of bittersweet here as well. Let me circle back to that word. I heard it, bittersweet. But for some of you, it's getting an opportunity that you want. Nines are about attainment. So some people might say it's not like the biggest opportunity, but it's something that's going to make you get up and go. It's like the actualization, realization of a goal. And that's the beauty of having the Chariot energy as well. It's going forward. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. So for some of you, right? Especially the ones with your heartstrings being pulled at for money and stuff like that, you're suddenly starting to see this person for who they are. They're drinking out your profits. And when I say drink, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a drunkard, but we got 9 of Cups, we got Devil energy here, 4 of Cups or whatever. You're realizing that they're using, it's like emotional vampires, using that, good old LOV word to get what they want. Now, the thing is, let me tell you something about money pits, all right? A money pit, a person is like pouring money down a black hole. Like you never see any profit. They're like a straight liability, not an asset. If you're a dude, your credit score is decent. It doesn't have to be the greatest. Even if you're not ready to go get the house yet, right? In today's practical world, you got a chick that likes to do her nails every single week, every other week. You decide you want to open up a little nail salon and let her sit in it and run it or whatnot, but she don't want that. That's too much for her. She's a money pit. She don't want the business, and she should be coming to you saying, hey, yo, look, listen, every week you're giving me money for X, Y, and Z. How about we put your money to use? So if you're not hearing any of that, you've got the money pit, right? It's too much responsibility. I ain't built like that. I don't want to do... Nah, but it's good to just suck your money every week, right? Right. So those are small examples of where your money might be going, down the drain. Nail salon every other week. Something like that. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so I'll talk smack all day long. I can afford to. Even though I don't have the tips on right now and all that good stuff, it doesn't even matter. I could put them on when I feel like. So I can sit here and talk what I feel like. Excuse me. But that's the honest truth. So the thing is, and ladies, you can't be with a dude that he's coming home, he's trying to invest in you. He's giving you his hard-earned cash. Ladies, don't take it and run to J.C. Penney's and Macy's with the man's money, man. Go put it somewhere. Go sublet an apartment. Go take the money, rent an apartment, and sublet it out to bring some little extra cash and put the man's money to work. Don't just sit there, nails and hair every week, right? Or go to beauty school. Take his money and go to beauty school, and then you can nails and hair every week. But I'm going off on a tangent, but those are sudden realizations. So for some of you, you're starting to see the truth of the matter. Devil energy is about truth. You're starting to see what it is you're getting yourself into. Some of you could be reminiscing. See, 6 of Cups, Chariot, with this whole Tower energy. It's like the Tower is the key. Some of you are just suddenly, you're thinking about when you were young, when you were little. Some of you are remembering past goals, and some of you are going to get up and do it because the opportunities are going to be presented to you to pursue some old dreams and goals that, you're going to dust them off and revamp them and get them done, right? As far as reminiscing, that's why I was saying bittersweet, because with the 9 of Cups here, and the Tower and the Six of Cups. Sometimes these memories are a little bit bittersweet. Um, yeah, suddenly going back to the drawing board. Six of Cups, Tower, suddenly going back to the drawing board. Some of you actually are starting to really think. Like some of you have, and this is a rare few of you, some of you have a little sweetheart out there. So I don't know what situation you're in right now, but it's kind of like your heart is telling you who your person really is. So for some of you, you might be realizing you've got a soulmate. Nine of Cups, Six of Cups, Chariot. You might have a soulmate. They might be at a distance. It's a person you got to travel, but they could be the reason for the season for you. And you're liking this person. So some of you might have somebody out there that you really like, even though this is not a love reading. This is finances. So what else? With the Chariot card here, this is a call to action. All right, call to action, because some of you are avoiding change here. Nine of Wands, putting up your boundaries, but you got to get up and get it done. Stop being like stuck in your ruts. What else? Avoiding a bad situation. Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, avoiding a bad situation. Tower card, sudden realizations. What else can I tell you from this small spread, guys? Because this is about your money. Basically, I think the gist of this, and it comes through every once in a while, that sometimes there's people trying to like use you for your dividends. I don't like this reading. I'm just saying, I prefer like a more hardcore cash reading, like where the money at, where are we going to get it at. I'll be back in a few days, so we could try to see if we can get the love. I can't help what the cards say or how I interpret them, and love is coming out. But me, sometimes I personally would just rather see about cold hard cash. So this is a message for the next 48 hours. I can't think of anything else that jumps out at me. Something about this Tower and this Nine of Cups. It's like, I don't know, suddenly just realizing you're good, or suddenly, you see who your person is. For some of you, whoever you're with, that your money pit, that ain't your person. The red flags all over the place, more flags than United Nations. So I think that's it. I'm going to stop this right here because it's dragging out, and I'll be back in a couple of days. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for your comments, your likes, your subscribes, your shares. Thanks for everything, guys. Bye.